Hello guys and welcome to my channel Currency Trading Clinic. Today I have a wonderful system I want to share with you guys. Stay tuned. I feel it's going to work fine on a prop firm challenge, but before I go into it proper, like actually pay money for it, I want to be sure if it would work under certain circumstances. Or under the given circumstances, I beg your pardon. So I just took this FTMO prop firm into consideration because they have a free trial, meaning that I get to try my strategy on their rules without having to actually spend any money. Guys, that is big, that is huge for me, because then I don't just want to go into a prop firm challenge where I put out money there and then at the end of the day I lose it because I was not very familiar with the rules or my strategy wasn't suitable for the trading conditions that they expected. But with this free trial, I get to delve into that at little or no expense at all, so that I get to familiarize myself with the rules and also get acquainted with what is expected of me, and also test my strategy on the trading conditions. Now, having said that, I actually started trying that out yesterday. So I started a free trial account. As you can see, I don't have an FTMO account here. I don't have a verification account or even an FTMO challenge generally. But I do have a free trial account here, as you can see on my screen. I started it yesterday, being the 28th day of July 2023, and I'm just going to go into it so that we see more in-depth conditions that I really need to meet here. So that is my account number, the credentials, of course, my login details, and the rest of them are underneath. If I just click on that credential option there, and it pops up, and boom, we'll see that. But that is just by the way, and so we're going to go into the real metrics of this account. So my current result here tells me that I have a $500 target to meet up with in 14 days. Actually, the free trial account lasts only for 14 days, so you get to hit, or you ought to hit your target by the end of the 14th day. And in this case, your target is $500, and you cannot lose more than $1,000 on this account because it's actually a $10,000 account. I started with $10,000, but underneath here you can see that I actually traded yesterday, made $393.61, bringing it to a total of $10,000, $393 61 cent on my account at the moment. So the trial is going to end. The free trial time span will only last from 28th of July to 10th August, upon which I ought to either hit my target or not. By that, I know whether my strategy suits or my conditions for trading suits it before I make up my mind whether to go ahead and pay money for the challenge proper. So, but then this is the objective for a trial account. You only have four objectives that you ought to meet up with. That is, you have to trade a minimum of 2 days, and I have traded one day, as you can see here. That's just one day there, and that was yesterday. And then you ought to only have a maximum drawdown of $500. What I don't really understand here is whether it's cumulative, whether in the number of days you're trading for the period of 14 days, you can only have a maximum drawdown of $500, which is cumulative. But I don't really know that for sure. Maybe by the time I trade, um, by Monday during London session, I'll get to know better. But for now, it's showing me I had a drawdown of minus or negative $41.40 yesterday. I just note that I only had a loss of nine dollars or thereabout actually. But uh, I don't know why I have that drawdown of for negative $41.40, which is the maximum at the moment. I don't know if it's a cumulative one or it's just going to wipe off by the time I start trading come Monday London session. But for now, that's just what it is. And also, I only get to have a maximum drawdown of $1,000 on this account. which I don't really know if it's cumulative, because at the moment actually I don't think I have a I've really lost on this account, but I've had a drawdown of $41 before now, so I don't really know if it's cumulative. But I, like I said, I'll get to know better, and then I'll also tell it to us how it plays out. Now, that is that for the four challenges. As for the sorry for the four rules that I get to surmount in this challenge, which is trading two minimum of 2 days, having a maximum drawdown, which is loss on this account of only $500 within a day, and then absolute drawdown to like $1,000 within this period of 14 days that I'm trying the account. And then I must, of course, hit a target of $500, which I have already made up to $393.61, making it a total of 3.93%. On the trial, you only get to, or you only have to make 5% of the total balance or capital you were given to actually pass it. And for now, I've actually made 393.61 at the moment, and I look forward to continuing by Monday London session, like I earlier said. So, now the current results I have is as of today, Saturday. Of course, no, the market is closed for today, but they are saying I have a daily limit of $534.72, because that is putting into consideration the profit I made as well, and then that has increased my available, what do I call it, available margin that I can actually play with on a daily basis. And then I also have a maximum permitted loss of $1,393.61, because, like I said, I made profit to add to it, and so they are also putting that into consideration. I don't understand what they mean by today's profit, because the market is closed today. I didn't actually trade, but there it is. Now, I don't really get that. Maybe it's a time zone thing. It's probably a time zone thing, because I remember the last time I actually traded this account was New York session, yesterday, being the 28th day of July 2023. So that is that. I'm just going to go into the detailed metrics of how this account really played out. I started it, like you can see, 28th July. It's active, ends on 10th of August. Account size is $10,000. FTMO is the provider. Account type is FTMO. Platform is Metaphor. I'm actually using Metaphor because of my trading strategy. I can only feel more comfortable to set it up on the Metaphor on mobile. By the way, it's mobile, on my mobile phone. So I'm more comfortable with Metaphor for now, given that the strategy works. I am more comfortable to use the strategy on my mobile phone, even though you can actually set it up on your Windows or Mac operating systems, as the case may be. But for now, I only have it on my mobile, and I'm more comfortable using Metaphor there. And so I'm going to go down to the statistics down here. My equity is $10,393.61. My balance is $10,393.61. I took a number of 5 trades yesterday. The total lot size was 1.6, and my win rate is 80%. Guys, that is amazing. Amazing. That is, I actually took 5 trades and I lost one trade. Even the loss I had, I actually made an error. Sorry, I actually made an error with the stop loss. So I was actually in the middle of something trying to set up the stop loss. Sorry, and I made a mistake. That is one thing that we really need to do away with. Mistakes in trading, prop firm challenges like this, not very cool, but when you can easily manage the risk within a short period. So I actually made that mistake yesterday, putting in a wrong stop loss on NZD USD, the last trade I actually took, and then I got stopped out because it was a wrong stop loss, and then I got stopped out. But then I immediately reopened the trade again, because since it was a mistake, I reopened the trade again and quickly recovered that loss on another trade immediately. So my average risk to reward is 9.4%. That is awesome. 9.4%. That is awesome. So it's going to actually take me nine losses to actually lose even the profit that I made already. So it's awesome. Then the expectancy on each trade for me, as you can see here, is about $71. So even if I am going to trade this for the next 14 days, and let's say 14 days actually, and I'm taking a profit of averagely $71.78 on each trade, or let's say each day, and then you get to trade it for 10 to 12 to 14 days. I mean, that's actually going to be 700 and $10 or there, about $712 or there about. But basically you'll be making a lot of money on this strategy alone. Now the profit factor 37.8, and then the sharp ratio, of course, because I've not really had any decline, so the sharp ratio is not particularly calculated at the moment. But guys, this is awesome, and I'll actually try this out. The moment I try this out, and then I'll get to show us more on it. I get to show us more on it. But these are the trades I actually took. So I took a GBP USD trade with a 0.25 standard lot size, and I made $82. And then I also took a GBP USD trade with the same trade, of course, but this time around a larger lot size. I was actually trying to size my lot size and also calculate and see how it affects my drawdown, given the $500 drawdown limit on a daily trading experience. So I actually increased the lot size to see how it tells on that. I'm just trying to figure out the best and the safest risk management to apply in this case, having got my strategy in place. So as you can see, the next trade there is 0.25 lot size on the NZD USD trade. I told you I lost about $9 on mistakenly putting a wrong stop. And then I also took another trade on Euro GBP, which then I used 10 lot size, 0.10 standard lot size. This time around I made only $22. Still trying it out, the lot sizing thing. And then I also took another trade on Euro GBP. This time I used 0.5 lot size, also still trying to figure out lot sizing on this account. So basically that is pretty much what it is for me at this point, guys. I really uh, want to give this a shot, and I also encourage us traders who are new in the business, don't just jump into prop firm challenges that are huge because you are eager to get the capital to trade and make profit, but try to familiarize yourself with what they expect of you, because then if you don't do that, then you simply be gambling your funds. You may not be very lucky to escape with your funds safely in hand. But if you try a free trial like this, I really love what FTMO did here. I don't know of any prop firm out there that is actually giving out this free trial account, but this is for me a thumbs up for them. And if you know any pro firm out there that is giving a free trial like this, that you may even want us to give it a shot, kindly drop it in the comment section. And guys, if you really, it will really do us and do the channel a great deal of good if you can just kindly hit the subscription button and then turn on the notification bell, so that whenever we drop a video here, you can actually get to see it. In a couple of weeks I'll actually be sharing my strategy. I just want to try this stuff out and see how effective they are. Then I'll share it with you guys, and then I'll share the strategy with you guys, also share my results with you guys. Even when I take up the prop firm challenge, I'm going to still be sharing my experience with you. Yeah, I'm not going to be ashamed of losing, of course, but I hope that I don't. But again, I'll just share my experience with you people here. So I would really want to receive your feedbacks. Kindly hit the subscription button. Like I said, if you do that, what you're simply telling the YouTube algorithm is that this is a video for traders who would want to try prop firm challenges and other information that are otherwise not available, handy for them, can also be gotten here without much ado. So if you really do that, it will help this channel, and I look forward to giving us updates as I complete this challenge by hopefully next week. Once I start trading by next week, I hopefully hope to challenge complete this challenge, as I only have a couple of dollars to go, and then one trading session as the only conditions that I ought to meet at the moment. So cheers guys, I wish you all the best in your trading experience. Bye bye.